What's up, YouTube? I haven't made a video in a long time, and I figured I'd update you guys. About a month ago, threw a rod in my KA, had to pull it out. What happened was part of the upper timing chain fell apart, ended up in the oil pan, starved it, and cylinder 3 spun a bearing. So I brought this over to a buddy's shop, Patrick Heald's dad, Jim Heald. He tore it apart, new crank, new rod, new bearings, new everything. Basically just refresh the whole thing. Like, this motor's been running for three years straight. And I gotta throw it in. For right now, I am pulling the KA transmission because I got this Z32 tranny here with the MazWorks adapter kit. This isn't the, so this is a excessive adapter. This is the MazWorks one, but I'm trying to keep the stock location, and yeah, it's gonna be an adventure. I'm dropping the drive line right now, and then I'm gonna drain the tranny. Also, another little surprise that a lot of people are freaking out about on Instagram about an SR. Why? It's my backup for when that blows again. Also, there's something under there that I'm probably gonna put money towards. Nice little shell. I've had it for a while. Got most of the bolts out on the drive line to the diff, so I need to spin the drive shaft. So I can get the last bolt. There we go. So I guess while I'm being lazy laying here not pulling this last bolt, just want to update everybody on my summer. So obviously a lot of people saw my summer jam video, and shout out. But Spokane, like, I went to Open Drift, Spokane, what else did I do? I don't know, there's a bunch of events that I went to. Spokane, I didn't really record much. It's kind of, that track wasn't the greatest for me, especially for my car. My car's not set up for third gear drifts. What else? Grassroots, that's where I blew my motor. I was trying to compete. I was doing pretty good in the morning during the practice, and then I knocked the motor. What else? Villains. So my car was down for Villains. I actually should have some footage of me driving the Villains practice car. That thing was pretty sick. Fuck, this is kind of awkward. What else? I don't know. Kind of an uneventful summer for me. I mean, Spokane was pretty sick. Summer Jam was sick. Parcfest is in a couple weeks, so that's why I need to bust ass and get this shit together. And yeah. Also, I'm trying to drive Spirit Peaks on the August 23rd. So I'm gonna teach my friend Shaylee how to drift, and Spirit Peaks is like the perfect track to teach somebody how to drift. They have a skid pad, and then also the main track is like nice wide open. I am being maximum lazy shit right now. Time to make a mess. Oh, is that chunks? I can't tell. It looks chunky. Yeah. Whatever. Tranny. Let's get it out of here. KA Trans, $300. All right, I have to figure out how to make this do more skids. So I'm gonna try to sell the KA Trans for $300, but my buddy Josh just hit me up and was asking me if I was gonna use the MazWorks bracket, this guy right here. I'm actually using the excessive bracket. I want to have my shifter in the stock location. So I have the OEM one on here right now. But I do have this guy from Mazworks. I should be able to bolt that on. But yeah, this bracket moves it forward a couple inches, and this should fit into the S13 stock location.
It's fucking spooky, bruh.
Sick. Okay, I went on a little adventure, grabbed some stuff. I really need this for the adapter kit, but I decided to pick up some Redline MT90 for the Z32 Trans. We'll see. I don't know how often I need to change this for the season, but shit's expensive. Apparently, if you go onto Amazon, a gallon of it is like, what, $53? So next time I'll go through Amazon. I took the transmat out, and then I was looking through the Mazwork instructions. It's not really clear which direction this is supposed to go. So I'm gonna guess forward, send it. So I'm looking at this and I'm really confused. I know that these are for the adapter to bolt to the block. Maybe this is from transmission to the adapter. So adapter to block, transmission to adapter. What the hell are these for? Starter maybe? And then there's 4 of these, and then there's nuts. Maybe it's for these plates. I'm so confused. I think this plate is for the shifter, maybe. Okay, so this kit didn't come with bolts. These are M10, 1 1/4, 1.25. So I'm just gonna bolt this plate on, and I guess that's what it's supposed to be for. It didn't come with the kit. Okay, so progress. I don't even know what I did last time, but I took this off the engine stand. Well, actually, no. I dressed the motor. Turbo, downpipe, blah, 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 intake, alternator. Everything's dressed. We got the line here. Got the sensors. But when I was trying to put the adapter plate on, I have the ISR 3-inch O2 elbow, and I actually had to notch the Mazworks adapter quite a bit. So I just took a flat wheel and went to town on it for about 10 minutes, and I got it to line up. So here's the dowel here, and this is seated down here. So now I just gotta throw these bad boys on and eat. The flywheel and clutch bolted on. I have the adapter on. This is obviously pointing the wrong way, but I need to drill this out. Ow. There we go. Dude, I have the stock intake, and the location for this bolt for the starter is terrible. There's no room for an extension because the oil filter housing is like right here. Dude, that sucks. It's gonna be a pain in the ass if I ever have to change this. I guess I need to have like a 17 ratcheting wrench. Do I have one? I think I probably lost it. It's gonna be a bitch. Oh, it's too thick for that bolt. Life. Fuck. It kind of works. this is too thick. But it's still gonna be a pain in the ass when the motor's in the car. 3-inch swivel and a deep socket would get it just long enough to be in this area. And hopefully the ratchet will have enough room to move like in this general area. So let me, it's gonna be like, I'm having a hard time putting this like above the starter because of all this shit. This is gonna be like, this is gonna piss me off if I have to do this while it's in the car. The normal size socket seems to reach, but it makes it about an inch longer than this. Not an inch. No, it's almost close. Let's see if this works. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh my God. Okay, now let it, no. It's not gonna stay. I have to use 2 hands. I'm gonna hold it right here and then put the wrench. Go back if it'll reach. God. That's a pain in the ass. I really don't like that design. Sucks that it can't just go through the bell housing. I just figured out another complication with the Z32 swap. Okay, so the adapter plate, I had to clearance this downpipe, this ISR 3-inch, or not downpipe, the O2 elbow. I had to clearance the adapter, but now the bell housing is butting up against it, and it's causing it to not line up. So I'm gonna have to shave away. Probably, maybe I should shave away at the elbow. Maybe both the elbow and the bell housing. Kind of meet in the middle, so there's more meat right here for the bolt. Shitty. So when I was mating the transmission up, the bell housing was buttoned up against the the O2 elbow. I had to clearance it. This means I have to clearance the downpipe too, and part of the bell housing. Fuck. Bell housing. Where's that? Right there. Looks like crap, but it has to happen. God, looks like shit. Oh yeah, that was a pain in the ass. Look how sweaty I am. It's so hot. Gross, huh? I'm gonna take a shower, shave, and then head out. I don't know if I need to clearance the downpipe. I might have to. It's kind of a close call. I think I'm gonna have to clearance the downpipe. We'll see. I'm gonna thread lock these and then send it.
So fucking happy that I stayed. This bitch got me breakfast in bed. We fucking went to his country club. He took me, like, we were having the
got the motor in. Transmission was kind of fitting all wonky. I couldn't get the transmission mount on to align properly. Ended up having to loosen up the motor mounts and lift it up and kind of move the motor around a little bit. But I finally got the transmission mount to line up. I got the drive line bolted up. Everything's tightened down. So yeah, I filled up MT90 into the transmission. Right now I just yanked out the old oil cooler because this obviously is going to have since the motor grenaded, it's gonna have debris in it. So I went and picked up another one just in case. I don't want to lose this block from random shit in the oil cooler. But I'm gonna make some custom lines, I'm gonna cut the lines, fit the fittings on it, and then get the brackets on and set it back in the car. So the thing about this G Plus oil cooler kit is, for the S13, it comes with pre-cut lines, but these lines, where I'm putting the oil cooler, I'm putting it right here, so it kind of doesn't really fit. So I have to back off the fittings and then cut them to a custom length, and then put the fittings back on. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. When I opened the package, I didn't really take a look at the oil cooler, but looking at it, this is a 10-row oil cooler, and what I had in my car before was a 25-row. So a little bit disappointed in that. The brackets that I made for 25-row are not gonna work for this, so I'm gonna, I don't know, run 2 brackets and zip tie the rest maybe. I don't feel like making custom brackets because where it sits, it doesn't really. Yeah, I'm just kind of annoyed. I gave them a bad review. I went on. I think it's been too long for me to get a return, so yeah, I just left them a bad review. Just making the new oil line, making the measurement based off the current one. Using some compressed air to make sure that there's no debris in them, and yeah, I'm gonna put the fittings on these bad boys. There we go. Bracket kind of, this oil cooler is a little taller than what it was, so that bracket kind of had to get bent a little bit to make it fit. But I got it installed. Air cooler's mounted in. I'm missing a bolt here. I need to find one. And I got to run the lines over there. And yeah, start doing the intercooler stuff. The engine harness all plugged in, and the intercooler piping. So I need to do the fuel lines and then see if I can start her up. Okay, I hooked up the downpipe. I removed the spark plugs because I'm gonna prime the passages. Fuel injectors are unplugged, so I'm gonna turn the key and let it rip. Got oil in there too, just FYI. Sweet. Sounded like the starter had an issue at first, but there we go. All right, now I'm gonna put the spark plugs in, plug in the ejectors, and see if we can fire it up. Spark plugs in, injectors plugged in. I don't even know if the fuel pumps. Is the fuel pump on? I gotta double check the fuel pump. Injectors are plugged in. I had a fuel pump issue. The switch wasn't triggering the relay. Found out it was bad wiring, but let's see if Jimbo stabbed the distributor perfect the first time. Okay, a couple things I forgot. Intake manifold has a huge gaping vacuum leak. That in, what else did I forget? Throttle body cable. Throw this on real quick. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, vacuum leak solved. Map is secure. Got the throttle body cable. All right, let's try this again. No! Oh my god. Sick. Okay, I've never had this before, but the ignition coil is like really hot. Never had that happen before. Kind of smells like plastic. It's kind of sketch. To Zach's and got his spare ignition coil since this one is like freaking out. It's like heating up. So let's see if this fucking works. Fuck. Okay, I'm pretty sure this thing went bad because this thing was getting super hot. Thankfully, Zach came in clutch and gave me an OEM one that he had laying around in his garage. But I was trying to figure out why I was getting spark or ignition or injector pulse. Turns out one of the wires on the crank angle crank angle sensor plug was not making contact with the pins. So I had to shove it down back into the plug. Very ghetto, but I ordered a new pigtail. I'm also on the hunt for somebody that has one locally, so I can just wire it in, be a little bit more secure. Okay, so I don't know if I got the top dead center set up right, but I'm gonna send it right now and then piss off everybody in the house. Oh yeah. Fuel. It's a tooth off. It's a tooth off. Timing's off, but listen to this. What the fuck? Hell yeah. Sick. Topping it off. Some distilled water and water wetter. Okay, the car is pretty much complete. I could set it on the ground and drive it out of here. There's probably some little things I have to go over and double check everything, but aside from that, I'm gonna clean up, pack up the tools, and put this on the ground. I'm gonna be changing brakes on the IS 350 tomorrow. There we have it. The car's back on the ground. Damn, it's been a while, but it's pretty sick that everything's all buttoned up. Okay, so the next morning I was having issues getting this to idle or even start, but I'm gonna be messing around with the timing right now. See if I could get it to idle. Well, last night the problem was I couldn't get it to idle steady to set the timing, so and then it wouldn't start. So I was wondering if it was like cold start, or maybe even the distributor being off a tooth. Maybe I wasn't happy with that. All right, I finally got the car idling. The distributor was off 2 teeth from what I got it back, so it was kind of a struggle because I went one direction, wasn't working, went the other direction, wasn't working, and then I took one more step to the left, and now it's idling. So I'm gonna warm this up and then set the base timing. So I'm gonna warm this up and set the timing. I took the alternator out because it was in the way, but there's a leak somewhere down here. I can't exactly find out. It's really hard to see, but I see liquid on the little thing that comes off of the timing cover. It's still 90 degrees. There's a little bit of water there. So I'm wondering if it's that rubber hose or if it's a sealant around that 90 degree that bolts to the cover. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that closely. So chalk it up to eBay to send me some bootleg shit. So first of all, I got the wrong cooler. I got the 10 row instead of the 25, and these AN fittings on these brand new lines, it's leaking right off of the sending unit. I took the sending unit off, I replaced the O-rings, I snugged everything up, torqued down the fittings, threw it on, and then ran the lines, and just the upper one, for whatever reason, is leaking. And then I have a oil pressure sensor in there, and the adapter fitting off the sending unit is leaking. I snugged everything down. It's just garbage. I'm pissed. So what I'm gonna do is just pull all this shit off and just don't run. I'm not gonna run an oil cooler this weekend. All right, I took the oil sending unit out and the oil cooler. I fixed the coolant leak, and we're about to take it for a rip. Okay, I'm sorry guys. I'm low on power steering fluid. I don't have any power steering fluid in my garage, so you guys are just gonna have to suffer. Oh my god. Ooh, this new shifter feels really good. There's a lot of trans noise. One piece drive shaft, so that's gonna be loud. I had the stock one in previously. The yoke probably reduced that whining noise. What the fuck is this guy doing? Alright, I'm gonna turn around and then just look over everything. Oh no. Oh no. Where did... What? Oh no. Oh no. I don't have fuel. What the fuck did I just yeet? Oh my god. Clean up my fucking wiring here, but it looks like this yeeted onto the power supply to the relay. Oops, oops, oops. I know, it's ghetto. Whatever. It's ghetto. I'm poor. Okay, we're back in action. Holy shit, that scared the fuck out of me. Let's do this. Hey guys, tip for the day. Stay positive. loaded up. We're heading to Spirit Peaks to shake this bitch down.
Cameron's kind of racist. He's over there fucking, we don't know if he's like chopping wood or actually like rubbing one out. He might be blowing wood back there. Homeboy Gingered over here is like getting kind of woody. So yeah.
Then I saw her at hello. Oh, hey, this is how all these fire stories start, huh? Oh shit, this is how it goes. This is how it starts.
Oh my God, Eddie! What are you doing? That's so bright. Eddie. So you've tasted his pussy?
No, I haven't. I didn't even know he had one. What?
Why
it
are
tastes
you
better
lying?
than. Wait, what?
Why are you lying?
What do you mean? Why am I lying?
Why is he lying?
I still don't even know your name. Let's just keep it warm.
I'm so cold, I can't sit down.
Who's actually legitimately fucked horse girls? They actually throw down.
They throw down, but they're also
Right now? Oh no.
Fucking psycho.
I'm so scared.
I got a good call one time, and I said, I ain't gonna put it down, boys. I thought you shit yourself.
He was not running, he took it like a man.
Alright, bitch.
Are you gay?
Use a real man.
Oh my
shit.
God.
Hold
He's
the fuck
coming!
on.
Run!
Here's Spider-Man.
Run. Where's this bitch at?
Further. Keep going. Keep going.
I heard your knee was the bad one.
Where's she at?
No.
You gave her the tool, didn't you?
No! No!
What the fuck are you? You're like a child. Let me alone.
No! Daddy, no!
I'm a gentleman and a scholar.
No, my ass is wet.
You gave her the tool, didn't you?
I gave her the tool. No, she had the tool.
She had it the whole time?
She had it the whole time.
I even called it. Come on, Jarrett.
You just fucking.
You smell spicy. Are you okay? You're gonna bang me out? What the fuck are you doing? Yo, you ever seen somebody pick up a car? Let's do it. I can't do it. I really can't do it.
You can both could do it. I can give you the phone. You guys can do it.
Just hurt my
You
balls.
you don't have balls. You have a vagina. You can do it.
What the fuck did you say?
Wait, what?
What's wrong with you?
Jared, go away.
Why smell like crayons in here? Fuck you. I'll stop. I will break the whole window down. Oh shit.
You should have done it right in the nose.
That was pretty damn close. And Allie,
He's walking away.
what would you like your headstone to read?
What a bitch.
What a bitch.
What a bitch, that's what you'd like your headstone to read? Because that's about what it's gonna say.
So that way, we have police evidence if something does happen.
Oh no, she's dead. No, you're gonna die.
You might want to stay in there all night.
Don't worry, you're not gonna get buried on
You
my
gotta
property.
do. You just gotta kick him in the nuts and run.
Tractor, it could be easy.
Like, I already jumped on him, got by him.
No, neighbor's property.
I don't know. I keep that thing on me.
Turn that light off.
That's just hilarious. Motherfucker. I drank too much Crown. Oops.
545 North Britain.
yourself to learn how somehow.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I don't know how to. And then that's when I started to go out and I like let off the gas a little bit more.
Yeah. Too much correction.
Too much?
Yeah, so it kind of like...
Yeah. I saw that,
Yeah.
I was like, I can't really do a whole lot at that point.
Yeah. You're getting it.
Hell yeah. I'm getting pretty
Sick.
close to that cone too.
Yeah. So just learning the basics of a donut like that, like out on the track, you'd be in second gear going like 3 times as fast.
Yeah.
So learning the basics of the donut, it's just like you have to learn how to do the donuts first.
Yeah.
Learning it going both ways too.
What?
Learning it going both ways, left and right.
That's why I want to go back to that one, but there's so many people.
Yeah, we could go back there later.
Yeah. Get a bigger circle too.
There you go! There you go! There you go! Awesome!
What was
Heck
that,
yeah.
like 2 in a row?
Yeah,
Hell
so
yeah.
yeah, 2 or 3.
Fuck. Hell yeah. So just go slow.
Yeah, slow first gear. Get a circle going. A little bit more throttle. Initiate now. Initiate. Let go. Yeah. And when it kicks out like that, give it a little bit more throttle to try to keep it drifting.
I realize I've been flooring it, so I'm trying to like...
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him go.
Okay.
But
other skid pad too.
Yeah, because there's too many people feel bad for waiting.
Yeah. Okay, so an update from the Spirit Peak Shakedown. Went out there, had a lot of fun, taught Shaylee how to drift, or at least learn the basics of drifting. But, cracked manifold. So 2 of the runners are cracked. I don't know, I have to take a look at it closely. The rest of the welds might be cracked or something, I don't know. But yeah, had a blast, and I need to get this buttoned up before I can go back out there. Holy shit. After a year and a half, this turbo gasket finally blew. I'm actually dumbfounded. A year and a half. Like, I was blowing these out like every 2 months. Julio has the same issue, but mine has lasted a year and a half. The locking hardware is loose, so I think the studs may have gotten stretched, or I don't even know. Yeah, this one is too. The only one that isn't like moving is the one back here. I'm actually, this sucks, because this stud kit was like 150 bucks. Yeah, she crusty. OEM blew out. The studs, this stud is loose. This one's loose too. I wonder if these like backed out or stretched. They're not supposed to stretch. Okay, so the damage. I need to get new bolts for the O2, new stage 8 hardware. This is spent. I think the studs on the manifold are still good. Those are the special heat treated ones. 2 cracks in the manifold. I ordered new gaskets. And the downpipe, or the O2, I need to redo the threads on that stud, or just replace all 3 of the studs. Yeah, shit was running a little lean, which is not good, so I think the timing might be off. Check this out, guys. David welded the turbo manifold to the exhaust housing and also the O2 elbow. So no more exhaust leaks. We're only going to get exhaust leaks from cracks and also right off the head, and then obviously down here. But when when this doesn't work anymore, I'm just gonna go top mount because this is bullshit. Top mount's the way to go now.
She got a nigga, damn with some creep. Cause you send me the shit, I'm gonna get kicked when I'm on. If I get some money, you tell your sisters and I'm on. Would you?
Okay, turbo's on, oil return, oil send. I gotta do the piping obviously, but that'll be like 10 minutes. But need to fix the wideband wiring. I need to go pick up a harness bar. The seats come in tomorrow. Harnesses come in Thursday, so almost done. The car is back on the ground. I got the turbo back on. Yeah, so after this crack, I posted a picture on Facebook and it went viral. But manifold is welded to the turbo exhaust housing, and then off the turbo exhaust housing, the O2 elbow is welded as well. So insert a pic here. Actually, I think I have some clips. You probably saw it already, but yeah, this is going to be interesting. Parcfest, here we come. So I have to get that new gauge like now, because the gauge, if the gauge is fried, that means the ECU is not receiving signal from the wideband.
Continue on I-5 north.
The gauge powers on and it powers the sensor, and then all the data is relayed from the gauge to the ECU. So I'm just mobbing to Marysville right now. I'm gonna pick it up. Dude's not even gonna charge me. I'm gonna order him a new wideband off of Amazon. He'll get one, a new one by the end of the week. Holy shit, this whole time I've been trying to track down issues. Okay, I fixed my wideband, but I thought I had a cold start issue. It turns out this line off the fuel pump ruptured. I still have my old Wolbro fuel pump. I got this line on this guy. Yeah, I don't think this pump is bad. I just wanted to switch it because it was so old. But this line hopefully will get me by. All right, I could hear the fuel rail. Now let's try to start this bitch. There we go. Fuck yeah. Time to do burnout. Sweet. New gauge is working. Everything looks good here. Oh yeah, I also have a harness bar back there. My harnesses didn't come in today. They were supposed to come in, but FedEx screwed me over. I'm leaving for park tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna have somebody pick up the package and drive it back down to Portland for me tomorrow, or actually Saturday probably. I don't even know if I'll be able to install it, but we'll see. Come get an air freshener. I'm just gonna have to throw all of my videos together and just title it Parcfest Prep. So got the bride seats in, got the whatchamacallit, garage star mounting brackets for the passenger side. I'm gonna keep the bride slider over there. Yeah, interior's looking kind of clean. I just vacuumed it, kind of. It's still a messy piece of shit. I need to get new carpet, but yep, ready for park.
Let's see who has the hardest interior on TikTok. Use this sound, record your interior, and let's see what you got.
Park prep! Park prep! Never mind. Hey, baby 6'9" Stang, where you at?
Well, yeah.
Especially when they're standing up. No one gonna stop them. You can take a shot.
Superman.
What's up, dude? Heading to park? Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
We're loading up right now. My car's over here. Ooh, look at those seats. Fuck yeah, bud. Say hi to YouTube. Got the cars loaded up on the 2 car, Zach's 2 car. Heading to park in the morning, leaving at 5.
Like a dead on price. So then I was like, okay, so about 2,500. He's like, so if you prep 500 to me, 400 for the paint and primer. If I prep 1,000 for me and 400 for paint and primer, I'm like, dude, what?
If you go find like a cheap ass paint and give it to him, then he'll spray it for like
400 or whatever. But you have to bring it to him done, or it's like 1,000 if he preps everything.
Rotten ass dirty chocolate chip cookie.
So what's up with everyone in their fucking zip ties? For
Oh, it's the wrong side.
I have.
Do you?
Hi, Zach.